luxury.
Okay, so I'm rolling just nice and close with that microphone for me, please, Rags, if you don't mind, please.
So, in Donald Trump's eyes, you're the exception.
Well, look, I think Donald Trump has ignorant views about Islam. It's not just about me. I mean, Donald Trump has said I'm the exception to his rule, that if you're a Muslim from any part of the world, you can't go to the USA. My point is this: there are many Muslims who want to go to America to go to Disneyland, who are business people, want to do business in America, or people want to be students in America. We showed last Thursday here in London that it's possible to be mainstream Muslim and to be Western. It is compatible with Western way of life. And my point to Donald Trump is, don't make an exception for me. Reconsider your views on Islam.
Did what happened last Thursday, is that a kind of microcosm of what the fight election is in America? Because Zach's campaign was very anti-Muslim, and Donald Trump has a very similar campaign.
In my view, the Conservative campaign here in London was the Donald Trump approach to politics, to seek to sow division between communities. A nasty, divisive and negative campaign resulted in me having the single biggest mandate a British politician has ever received. And my message to Donald Trump is this is a surefire way to lose an election. Don't make me the exception. It's not just about me. It is possible to be a Muslim and to be a Western, and London showed that last week.
Would you meet Donald Trump?
Well, I want Donald Trump to come here to London, to meet Londoners who are of the Islamic faith, to visit our great city and meet British people who are successful Muslim British business people, successful British musicians of Islamic faith, meet successful British doctors of Islamic faith, and understand that it's possible to be Western and to be Muslim. And by the way, there are Americans who are Muslim and successful, and he should meet some of them as well.
Is that an official invite?
Well, look, I want American business people, entrepreneurs, to come to our great city to do business here. The pledge I made when I was elected the mayor was to be the most pro-business mayor we've ever seen. So, good, decent business people who want to invest in our city are more than welcome.
So is that a yes or no? Would you invite him to London?
I want many people to come to London. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. I want mayors from around the world to come to our great city. The reason why it's important for Donald Trump to come here is to understand that here in London we rejected a nasty, divisive, negative campaign. The reason why I would like him to come here is to see what it's like to be Western and Muslim and successful, but also for him to understand that there are many people here who love his country. There are many people here in London who love Disneyland. There are many people here in London who want to study in America. There are many people here in London who are successful business people. I want to do business with America. I want him to meet them.
And if he invited you to Trump Towers, would you accept an invitation?
Well, one thing at a time. I mean, look, what's important is that I sort out the problems there are in London. We'll be announcing shortly any foreign visits that I intend to make, and I'll make sure I'll give you the exclusive.
If you could say one thing to Donald Trump, what would you tell him?
I think Donald Trump and those who advise him have an ignorant view of Islam. I think what we showed last Thursday is that it's possible to be both a Western and to be a Muslim. I am the West. I'm a Londoner. I'm British. I'm European. I'm of Islamic faith. I'm all those things. And last Thursday, Londoners chose me to be their mayor.
And if he does become president, how would that leave your view of him?
Well, let's wait and see what happens in the elections in November. I'm hoping that the Democratic candidate, Hillary Clinton, trounces him.
Would you travel to America under President Trump?
Well, what's important is that I'm not treated as some exceptional case. What I want to see is that decent Muslims from all around the world are able to go to America, and that that Donald Trump doesn't play into the hands of extremists who say it's not possible to be Western and to be Muslim, that there is some sort of clash of civilizations. I want Donald Trump to recognise that many of us love America, many of us love Americans, and want America to do well and to be successful. And I think last Thursday's results showed that London can be a beacon for the rest of the world.
Well, let's talk about your policy, the bus fare. What's changing?
Well, the hopper fare is really important because from this September, it means that if you use a bus in London twice within an hour, you pay just the one fare. And from 2018, you can use a bus in London as many times as you like within an hour and pay the one fare. The last mayor said it wasn't possible. Day 2, I've done it.
How does it feel to have your first policy out there? The first thing you've done.
Well, look, some of your viewers may not know this, but I'm the son of a bus driver, and it was a great joy for me yesterday, my first day at work, to travel by bus. Day 2 at work, we've announced this policy, and it will make a huge difference to the lives of so many Londoners. Fares have gone through the roof over the last 8 years. We pay the most expensive fares in all of Europe, and the hopper fare will mean the cost of going from home to work will be cheaper than it has been.
There's a breaking story about a terror plot in Italy. I know you can't comment on
Sorry,
it.
yeah, we
No?
did say we weren't going to.
No, just London. Okay, fine. No worries.